It's going to be a cursed stream.
Cursed genes.
It's not really a stream, it's just a video. But it's been like 4 months, almost five. The last thing I actually did was Deltarune, and I haven't touched anything since then. Well, for a number of reasons of which I won't bore you, but I'll inevitably talk about because this is technically just a talking cursed gene stream. No, unfortunately, it doesn't have anything to do with Metal Gear yet. It's just I'm gonna draw badly. It's curse drawing, curse draw. Oh, it would help if I actually brought it up on my screen too. So anyway, I have some music, so let's play some music and get copyrighted claim. Do you want to restart? No, fuck off, VLC. Hopefully it's fucking quiet enough that it's not like distracting. What am I gonna draw? What am I doing? I don't know. I don't really know. Honestly, it's been a long time and I don't know how to like do I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. So I saw my drawing tablet, which I haven't touched in a while, and I was like, yeah, let's do some fucked up shit and draw terribly. If you've seen any of my Passapartout streams, uh, you'll know the quality of my art is not very good on digital, at least. It's not very good, period, but I mean, on digital especially, it's still a getting to know you period. And I really ought to change that. I really ought to draw more. It's hard. Life's hard, man. Also, I know that this window is like cut off. Whenever I captured the actual program itself, it was like way too. It was like more elongated and rectangular than a 16:9 that will fit in an XSplit. And I could change the resolution in XSplit, but I was like, you know what? I'm don't. No one really cares. No one cares. So there's this. There's this. How do I delete this? I don't want this. Cut layer. Remove layer. I don't need that layer. I'm doing black as to not like a black backdrop as to not like blind everyone. It's just like because I'm gonna be sketching using white, so it'll be like like that. I don't even know. Like I don't even really know what I'm gonna do. I might just like draw a little bit here and there. God, oh, man, it's just not doing anything for a while has been pretty terrible. But in terms of like trying to come back and like do something, what does Liquid even look like? There's like when there are like polygons still in that game in Metal Gear, because I did lead with that whole cuss genes, which I've never really played Metal Gear Solid. I want to fix that one of these days, but for the time being, I haven't played it yet. I mean, I know like that, like I know a little bit of it, but I don't really know the whole story. Like, their fucking faces are weird in Metal Gear though, because like they don't really have eyes; they're just kind of like shaded. It's like this. Snake is the same, but he's got that bandana, so it doesn't look as weird to me, I guess. Cuss jeans. I know all the memes, brother, and through osmosis, but I really have kind of stayed unspoiled on that story, so I will one of these days would love to play that. One of these days. I'll just be completely honest. Like when I started streaming and stuff like that, in my head I was like I wanted it to be like a thing, kind of probably what like most people think when they start streaming, like, oh, maybe I can make it big. you know, there was those delusions, but after time went on, I realized that I didn't care about that so much as I just like doing it as a hobby and being able to talk to the uh, hang on, let me move my mic around. Talk into the ether, as I like to say it, because you know I don't really necessarily expect anyone to be listening. Did their mouse move? Their mouse didn't even move in like Metal Gear. It was just kind of like, you know, Kush jeans. I don't know. I don't really know what Liquid looks like. I just know he doesn't have a shirt on the whole time. He's got like that trench coat. And like the dog tags. What was I saying? I already forgot. Yeah, I really don't remember. Anyway, it's gonna be a lot of that. My usual stream. Oh yeah, talking to the ether. When I think of stream of consciousness, I was instantly brought back to what I was talking about. Um, this is terrible. There's just so much to digital drawing that's like really cool, and I can see like how people utilize it to be like amazing and do like amazing art. It's just I'm not there yet. Like getting used to the program itself is hard enough for me, and like all the shortcuts especially. This is not what Liquid looks like. I don't even think he had a mullet. Well, he had a mullet, but he didn't have like a straight mullet like this. His hair was more wavy, wasn't it? I don't really know. Cuss jeans. I don't know why that line sticks in my head. It's just like the way he says it is so unique. Cursed jeans, brother. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know. So it's gonna be something like that. And Snake was basically he has the same face, but because you know they're the twin snakes, but his face is more like he has a bandana, which I feel like makes sense on his model, like because it covers his eyes completely. And so when you get his eyes shadow thing, because they, you know, really low poly models for early PlayStation, even though Metal Gear Solid was groundbreaking in terms of like how it looked, it was kind of revolutionary, and it, you know, I think it holds up, but those are some low poly fucking models going on there. Yeah, I don't remember. There's like a certain way I can drag this. I think it's definitely not that. Is it this? No. I can just use my mouse too. It's right next to me. Oh boy, yeah, the music. This is Nier music. Yeah, I've been playing through Nier Automata. I started that as a stream too. See, this is a trend of my biggest enemy to ever doing anything seriously is streaming is that I start shit and then I just quickly lose interest. So that's why I kind of enjoyed not actually streaming. I call it a stream because it is technically still a stream, but it's just I'm speaking. It's a local recording. I'm not actually streaming. But I still treat it as a stream. Like I really don't edit down anything. I just kind of go and talk like I'm talking like I was a stream. And I did fix all my Twitch shit, so I could, you know, stream at any time. But I just really haven't. And really, the reasons are just life. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna really bore you with the reasons. But the other one was Final Fantasy 14 is back. Got my friend into that. Didn't think that was gonna happen. Snake's gotta have the Colonel, my ass cheeks, you know, that meme. don't know. This is an interesting thing I started with. Snake doesn't even really have his mullet yet in this game. He just kind of has short hair man. Snake, your hair is not like mine. I cannot do Liquid's voice. It's like, and then that was probably the other huge revolutionary thing about Metal Gear was the voice acting. Come to think of it, and they really nailed it, man. I mean, obviously David Hayter as Snake, but then you got Cam Clark as Liquid, and all those other people. He's got the bandana going on. I was so not paying attention when I made this playlist. I'm not gonna check. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't put anything copyrighted on it, but I don't know what this is. Yeah, there's a faster way of actually controlling the canvas, and I'm just because I haven't used my tablet in so long. I really like Snake's Metal Gear Solid 1 design though. And this is gonna be the stream. It's this. I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what I was gonna draw. So this seems like it's gonna be kind of like stream of consciousness and me running my fucking diarrhea mouth, and stream of conscious in terms of I'm gonna be drawing just kind of whatever comes to mind. I kind of wanted to lean into something a little bit more serious, but no, this is fine for now. Just making memes and talking about Metal Gear, and Snake's not fat. He's got body armor on. There's something's going on. He's got like a vest or something. I know that much. I just when I did that motion, I realized that I could do like laser glowy eyes or shiny shine laser eyes. I need a different brush though. This is too not good enough. No, he's pissed because he got all the recessive genes. All right, white. It's gonna have more of a damn you, Snake. Whoops, what did I just hit? Wrong buttons for one thing. Over here. Or not. You do it once, and then you fuck it up. There's 2 buttons on the stylus. This is a sketch pencil anyway. That's why it draws so thin. It's so transparent. So, ideally you wouldn't be doing it for this shit. I guess I could switch it up and do... Not that. This pencil's pretty good. Nah, come on, I'm just stick with this. Fuck it, it's not anything serious. I don't know what Snake's armor looks like. I know what it is, but I don't know the details because, again, haven't played. This is sort of what he looks like. I like Snake's design. He got the mullet after this. Did he? Yeah, he did in Metal Gear Solid 2. He looked more like how we know Big Boss, which Big Boss was, he's got the mullet and the eye patch. Just like you go from low poly to like actually having like features. Metal Gear Solid 2 even I imagine was like a huge like step up in graphics. That was PS2, yeah. I believe Big Boss. Which eye got shot out? It's his left eye, so he has the eye patch over here. I mean, well, Snake gets, or Solid Snake gets it in Metal Gear Solid 4. That game I've spoiled myself on because I don't have a PS3 and I never will, and I don't think they're ever going to release it because, you know, Konami bad. So I kind of watched people play that, and I'm just kind of like baffled on that story a little bit. Like, it seems kind of like this may be a hot take, but it seems kind of bad. Like, why did that story need to happen? You know what I mean? It seems like it was cashing in on nostalgia of Metal Gear Solid 1. I don't know. Maybe that's just, it's probably just me. What do I know? I haven't played the games. I really don't weigh my opinion very heavily because I don't know what I'm talking about, essentially. I need to move this over. Wind up like snapping my wrist trying to get further over here. Big Boss. Now I did play 5. I played 5 like, oh, I did this backwards. It's like this. But anyway, yeah, Final Fantasy 14. I don't know why I speak of it like, I guess I don't know. Like, it's cool. I never thought any of this was gonna happen, but I also never thought I was gonna go back to that game. I thought I was done with it forever, but it turns out that I'm back. It's nice to be back and like catch up on like all the shit I missed because there was a lot of it. I left like pretty much right when Shadowbringers was coming out. Big Boss has a really pointy nose too. No one ever says that, but he does. And I started Metal Gear Solid 3. That's something I really want to finish. I got frustrated with the first stream of it because I was so excited and I thought everything was great and I was basically uh, streaming it in the highest resolution I could. You know, it's 360, but it was the HD version, and I have 60 frames a second and everything, which is, you know, again, not the most badass thing now, but my poor PC is really old, and I, you know, I was like, yeah, this is great. And then after that, whenever I was done and I looked at the stream, it was choppy. Its frame rate was terrible. And turns out that it's not just Metal Gear Solid 3. I thought it was just like Metal Gear Solid 3 was fucking around with my, like it just wouldn't let me stream Metal Gear Solid 3. But no, it's just my Elgato capture card cannot capture things at 1980 by, you know, 1080 or whatever. It just won't handle that resolution. 1280 720 is usually what I do. And it sucks, but that's just, I don't really mind, but that's just how it is. You know, a better PC would have happened, but wah, wah, you know, that ended whenever the chip shortage happened because of COVID. So Big Boss. Big Boss pretty much has the grizzled war look down pretty well. I can't really draw a beard with the... Kind of what he looks like in 3 a little bit, when he was still really young. He's got the mustache though. I really loaded this thing down with Nier music. I'm still getting through that game. That's probably another hot take. Let me talk about Nier Automata. I'm having a hard time like staying with the story, and I know there's like multiple routes and whatever, and I'm on the first one, so I know I have a lot left to see. But holy shit, man, it's not terrible. It's not like the most boring thing ever, but it's definitely not hooking me. I mean, you got the classic like platinum like action shit, which is good. I like the combat. It's a little simple compared to like Metal Gear Rising, but I don't know, man. It's just like it has yet to actually like get me with that hook, and I know it's coming. I know there's got to be something there. I love the music, obviously. I don't think anybody hates the music of Nier, and if they do, well, then that's just a bad opinion. But uh, I just, yeah, I don't know. The story is kind of like got me like scratching my head half the time. Like some of the decisions made don't make any sense to me. Like 9S says one thing and then 2B says another thing, and just like they don't make sense. I'm like, why does everything sometimes feel so disjointed? But maybe that's like it's a spoiler, man. Just stick with it, which I am. But holy shit. Yeah, Big Boss has the mullet. This fight with this song, I know this one. That was that robot in a dress, and I died so many times in that fight. I don't know. Maybe I should have played on a harder difficulty. I'm playing on normal because like there's a huge gap between just like trash packs and like getting to the actual like bosses, and the bosses are like can be kind of hard. Or I'm just terrible, which is just as probably true too. Yeah, he has the mullet. He's pointing to his eye because he lost it. He's like, fuck. Can't see shit. How am I supposed to see anything? I don't know if this is a good idea using a black canvas and doing white. I think I could do something cool with color, but I'm just fucking around right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, don't expect much. I don't think anybody's going to watch this anyway. But if you are, I thank you. You didn't have to do it, but you did, but you did, but you did. I thank you. Yeah, speaking of Nier, the whole reason I even started playing it again was because of the Final Fantasy 14 raids. Okay, well, I'm done drawing Big Boss for now. Liquid. Whoa. Whoa, Luigi. Oh my god. Center this back up. There's a center button, isn't there? Oh, fuck it. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna go through and like mess with controls because I don't know all the hotkeys and shortcuts. But there is a button that centers it up, I believe. I think it's this. Like you can just center it up yourself. It says not gonna do it, does it anyway. Okay. There's so many like brushes and like it's crazy. Cuss jeans. He's not actually saying jeans, he's saying jeans. Now you get to see, you not only get to see how bad my art is, you get to see how bad my penmanship is. Okay. Alright, get ready for excuse me, a flash blang. Oh, flash blang? A flashbang, because I'm about to clear this canvas. Oh, it's just delete. Oh, shit. Oh, uh-oh. Botch job. Can I fill this quickly with like something, or is this permanently an alpha layer now? I should probably do another layer. Oh yeah, this is not. This is not. What's the word? This is not GIMP. I was trying to do it like I was playing, like I was using GIMP, and it's not. Which doing any kind of like any kind of editing doesn't even have to be drawing. Everybody knows the rules, and the rules is don't use one layer. Use lots of layers. Alright. Let's see. What could we draw? Alright, we're gonna draw a happy little mountain. Oh, I wish I was half as good as Bob Ross. Let's not do something. I have a bad habit of like when I draw like characters, I get like really fucking too zoomed out or too zoomed in. So I'm gonna try to like not do that. I don't know what I'm going for though. I want to draw somebody. I guess this would be like a actually be better as a stream because then it's like, you know, if someone's watching, you could just listen to like a recommendation and be like, draw this. But you know, then against the internet, so they'll probably be like, draw a dick, draw booba. Where did the booba thing start? Why did people suddenly start calling it booba? Just a cheeky way to like not say boobs? I don't know. Words, man, we made them up. Buck cherry. It's not center. I don't like that. I don't like this. Gun. I should probably just not think about it too hard because see what happened when I started thinking about it and not just going off of the scattershot thing I was thinking about when I was talking about cursed genes with liquid, and I started drawing Metal Gear, and now I'm just like blank. I'm like, I want to draw a character blank. I mean, the hardest part is like, you know, being original, man. I don't know. I feel like there are some people out there who could be like, who are just like naturally really like amazingly original on the spot. I'm like, how do you do that? I mean, I have a few original ideas too, but you know, those are things I sit on for years in my brain before I'm like, yeah, maybe. And the argument can be made that nothing's original anymore. You know, originality died a while ago. Kind of like how they said, but I feel like that's as flawed, like a flawed statement or a flawed notion that, you know, everything is a copy of something now. That kind of reminds me of that statement back of like some guy made in like the 1900s where he's like, everything that could be invented has already been invented. And then like in the next 50 years, we have a splitting the atom for the atomic bomb. So, or nuclear energy in general, nuclear fission. So that guy was wrong. What happened to that guy? Oh, he's dead. That's a really big face. Oh shit. Oh shit, Mostado's theme just came on. Tension 1. Usually when I do Passepartout, it's like I just kind of draw things I like, but what do I like? Like at the time when I was doing Passepartout, I wasn't playing 14. I was just kind of doing yeah, see, so like playing 14, I guess why I say it like it's like almost like a bad thing is because it's really kind of hurt my creativity. Like I've just been kind of doing that. I guess I could draw my Warrior of Light. That would be, that's a theme, and it's goes with, you know, what's been going on. Oh god, but it's like, god, I hate thinking about like my character. Like I don't make up lore for my character, who's a female by the way, but it's just like, you know, it's just the character. I don't even treat it as like a self-insert or anything like that. It's just like a character, and people are like, "Why'd you play a female character?" I've gotten that question before. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, every other MMO I played a guy. I was like, what does it fucking matter, man? I didn't really think too hard about it. I just kind of like, I'm pretty sure I was smoking a blunt when I created her anyway. So, and it just kind of stuck. It's not that I, you know, I have a male like character alt. It's don't. It's like, you know, what the hell, man? Why does it matter so much? Oh, I love this raid. I love the 70 raids in that game. Shit. Okay, well that line's good, but now this one is kind of crooked. Ah, fuck it. I don't. Let's not go with any guidelines for the face. Let's do one for the eyes. Realize I'm kind of like breathing into my mic because I keep putting my face on my chin. I don't know if I really want to draw my Warrior of Light though. It's not anything special. I know some people like commission people to draw their character, and it's like, I don't know. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess I've just been around long enough that I'm just like, you know, what's the big deal? Which is funny because, you know, I say that, but it could be said at the same time. It's like I also didn't. I had this. My character had the same like face for like 10 years. It's an all raw character. They came out in Heaven's Ward, so from then, which was 2015, I believe. I made an all raw, and she had the same face because they're tied to the horns, and I liked the face, but I hated the horns. But I went with it. I was like, yeah, and I'm like, I didn't really like the horns. And then finally, after all that time of being gone and thinking, oh, I'm not going to come back to this game. Sorry, I'm taking a drink of water. I'm like, I'm not coming back. I was like, I came back and then I played through all the stuff I'd missed and the new expansion, and then I kind of wish I had not played through the Endwalker with the face I had because I got rid of it. I finally switched. I went with the horns I like, but the face is like kind of mean. It's like holy shit. couldn't find my pen. It's like this. She's like, "Arr." When she used to be like this. Anyway. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. She has these horns. Oh, how do they even look? They're not that close to her face. I always draw them too close, but they're like out here a bit. Come down to her mouth. Those ones. You know what I'm saying? Oof. Oh my god, liquid. Let's draw this backwards. No. No. No, let's... Good enough. They're not even. It's just like anybody's face. You know, people think you're symmetrical, but you're actually not. One ear slightly bigger than the other, whatever. One horn doesn't curve the same way. Anyway, but seriously, she has these horns now, and she used to have the ones that stick out like this. They were kind of like chubby. They weren't terrible, but man, it just like made certain hairstyles look awful. I'm like, ugh. I mean, I'll do like a different like line on the horns later, make them stick out more. Right now, it's just whatever. Fuck it, man. It's interesting because I liked when I left the game. I was samurai. It was kind of like my main. I play lots of things, but samurai was really cool, and it still is cool. It's not a bad job, but I kind of gone back to my old ways of being a dragoon, and I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, this is what I don't like about this face. It's like permanent scowl mode. I'm gonna do the eyes first. Can I copyright? Fa la 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 la. Guys, if it wasn't fucking obvious, there's Final Fantasy 14 music on this playlist. Most of it's Final Fantasy 14 music. This does not look great. I do. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. This song is good, but it's also done in a, I'm gonna fuck up this word, but like a tetrary beat. It's like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Dun 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 dun. So it's like repetitive, but in a good way because it matches the like what's actually going on with that fight. But I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to spoil anything. But it's thematically very appropriate, I think. And I'm not a music major or anything, but I do like learning about stuff like that. I like breaking it down. Break the walls down. Yep. Here comes the hard part for me. Actually, you know what? I fucked this up. Let me do this. I know what to do. Is there like a bigger like way of erasing this? Alright. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Because I have a perfect tool for this. It's called a mirror thing. Mirror thing, yeah. It's called that. Where is it though? Horizontal mirror tool, yes. The question is will it mirror itself correctly? That's a good question, Omega Man. Because her face isn't actually straight up and down perfect. It's slightly different. It's not symmetrical is what I'm saying. Yeah, no, let me correct that. Nope. Go redo, undo, redo. There you go. Reboot. I could just make her look really done with life. Okay. No. This first. It's good to this tool is great for eyes to get like the very basic shit down, and then you can go back and like adjust. Like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think her face is too far over here, so I'm gonna switch that up here in a second. Okay, goodbye mirror tool for now. First things first. This one. Who would that died? This song was nice to hear for finally. You know, and it's like, no one cares. But the lead up to getting back into 14 is kind of crazy because it was so arbitrary. Like, I didn't expect any of the shit to happen the way it did. It was just kind of like talking about it, memeing about it. I made that Gaius Van Bloodhound video. And looking back on it, I was already listening to like some of the music in the game that I didn't know about because I hadn't played those expansions. So it's just kind of funny to me. Like it was almost like a prophecy. Like the signs were there, and then I just kind of like I downloaded the launcher on a whim because my friend expressed interest, and I was like, huh. I was like, let me check it out on a whim, and I just kind of fucking checked the game, and I was like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. And then as soon as I saw the launcher download and open up, I was like, fuck. If I mute myself, it's either I'm taking a drink, I'm adjusting my mic, or I'm hitting my vape. One of the two. I've been up for a while, so I'm kind of like starting to get sleep deprived. Did I switch it back to light? Yes, I did. Maybe with the time. Now the real question is, this is new. This is kind of a new experience for me because like I've never really worked with a black canvas and using white. It seems kind of cool. Seems like there's some potential here. The fucker. It sounds like he's saying fucker in the song. It's hard to understand what this man is saying. Away with the tide. Something like that. A wave of ketchup. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something weird here in a second. You know what I could have been doing this whole time, though? I could have used a different color for her eyelashes to make them stand out more, because I'm inevitably going to have to drop white for the whites of the eyes, and then it's going to, like, really look bad for this. So I'm going to start doing different colors, I think. Let me just back up. Back it up. Boom, boom. Let's do kind of like some weird abstract shit though, because you know it doesn't really matter anyway. Pink, neon pink. Can I just do this though? I wonder if I can do this. Bucket fill. Yeah. Oh. I mean that's cool, but no, not the whole face. Oh, because that fucking line. Ugh. Yeah. Ancient egg rolls. Away with the tide. Oh, fuck. Okay. We need to get rid of this line anyway. I'm sure people who played Final Fantasy 14 would be like, you know, screaming at the camera kind of thing and be like, you fucking stopped playing at goddamn Shadowbringers? You twats. Because it was really good. It was honestly probably my favorite expansion. That's with Endwalker. Wait, why is it so pastel? What's happening here? Huh? Why is it not, like, laser? The fuck? That was bizarre. $50 Shades of Bucket Fill. Okay. Yeah, Gongos. Bozja. Bozja. Yeah. I like the Bozja stuff even. Thought it was good. I don't like how hard it is to get people to do Castrum though. And God, don't even get me fucking started on Delbrum Regine or whatever. I have yet to do that because I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a party. There's a way to fast swap colors. I just, oh, fuck it. Don't really need to keep explaining why I don't fully know how to do things quickly. That's the other thing, is just, this is mainly for me to like talk. This is a vehicle for me to just talk about shit. And I honestly was very close to doing more American Trucking Simulator thing, because that's a really fun thing to talk to as well, or talk while I'm doing it, I guess would be a better way to say that. Oh, wrong button. That's my eraser button. Erase gun. I think switching colors is like this. Or, you know, just whatever, man. It doesn't work. It worked earlier. I don't know. It's like when I think about my like the Warrior of Light, they're not very expressive. They're almost borderline silent protagonists. They do talk, but you don't obviously have a voice in the game. But so when I think of my character, I'm like, I don't really make up lore for her. So it's just, I think this is what I was gonna say earlier. So it's like when I think about drawing her, I'm like, what is her personality? Because I don't really perceive one. She's just like nod, pats chest, like motioning me motion, nod, smile, head tilt. I'm like, what is that? No, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the pink now. Those makes her eyes look evil because they're black inside right now. But let me do this. What is happening? What happened to my fucking fill bucket? I don't understand. Is it because there's a gap or something? Oh, did I fucking hit the not fill thing good? Opacity. Yeah, I fucking must have hit something. Oh, because of the charcoal tool. I see. Well, then fuck it. I'll just do it like this. What's brush size? 10. That's still kind of small. Why am I using my mouse, by the way? That's dumb. This is not good. Hang on. This is not the right thing I need to be using. I need to be using this. There we go. Except now I still use my mouse. For all those years I had to do all my shitty drawings with the mouse, it's a hard habit to break, especially right when it's right next to my tablet. Just want to get some color in there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be serious right now. This is just messing around. I need to keep reminding myself that because sometimes I start getting too serious. And then I'm like, and then when I start getting serious, I'm like, no, it has to be perfect and this sucks. And I just waste a bunch of time just to delete something. And then it's like, what the fuck's the point? But the way this is going, and if I don't really like the way this turns out, I mean, I might just straight up, like, not even continue. I might just scrap this whole thing, but we'll see. What can I do? Now we need white. It's Final Fantasy X music. This is one of my favorite tracks, Wandering Flame. Don't really love. I think Final Fantasy X has a perfectly good soundtrack, but it's not like one of my favorites. There's a lot I'm like, eh. Or maybe I should just leave her eyes like. Maybe I should just not do this. There's a back button on my tablet, but there's not one on the fucking... There's not a forward button. It's not an expensive tablet. It's kind of cheap. So. Let's go with pencil 2. What is this fucking Annihilation Red? That's fine, though, because I actually... You know what? No. I learned this mistake once. Let's do purple. Purple for her hair outline, so actually I will need a thicker line. Currently, she's got the little bob cut. Not the 2B bob, but the... It's like, what's it called? It's not both ways. This is also not the right... There's a specific pin for this. Not opacity. Not calligraphy. Maybe it's this one? I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Not that size though. What is it? It's the one that looks like the Garabonian plate or plot or whatever, however you say that word. But it's like short. It's not saintly style. It's not both ways. It's not the early riser one, even though I do have that. Fuck, I don't know. You'll see. If I can remember it correctly. Nope. Dude, I always do this backwards. Dun. Wow, actually, I'm not even drawing it correctly. It's like this. It starts over here. It's like swept. Like that's... I don't know. That's... Goes more this way, I think. Well, I think it's that. Okay, that looks more correct to me. Ugh. If I could draw a fucking line to save my life. I also am taking a little bit of liberty with it because I don't exactly remember how it looks. Weird, right? I look at my character all the time and yet I can't fucking remember how her hair looks. This is kind of turning out to be a shit show. Like, more than I thought. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, but the main part of the hair is like right up here. There's a braid. I don't know how much of you can see it looking directly on, but it's like, oh god. Oh my god, like weird. this is like, I don't know if using a black canvas was a good idea. This is like one of those high contrast backgrounds you saw in like Windows 98. Oh, that may be a little bit of a dated reference, but if you know, you know, I guess. Words, man, we made them up. What was I gonna say? Now, can I do this? Fill bucket not gonna screw me over now? Ah! Ah! Hyper realistic blood started coming out of the hair. Oh yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I haven't even finished closing this shit off. Okay. Right. Yeah, red may not be a great idea anyway, because of this high contrast shit show. It's almost good. Seems legit to me now. Oh, this looks terrible up close. I can't draw braids. Doesn't matter. Like I said, doesn't matter. Don't take it too seriously. I should have stuck with a sketch pen. You see, the moment I started trying, it's like it's all gone to shit. Yeah. Alright. Let's just not. Let's just not and pretend we did. Going back to sketch pen. Anyway, I'll just finish this out and then cut this picture because it's not turning out anything like I wanted it to. But it's the hairstyle. I'll finish it in a second. Let me just get some eyebrows. She looks way nicer because she's actually always got a scowl. It's always like this. And you got the scales. Like up here. Which don't look good when I try to translate them to this. That's the wrong color. I need this. Let's go back to this. Or actually, let's go back to this since we're about to do hair again. kind of like hangs down. There's like a bit that hangs down. And then the back of it's like, it's not scanning for style, is it? No, I don't think it is. Curves out like this. Yeah, it's like that. What do you call that style? I don't remember. Anyway, something like that. I'm not gonna finish this. I don't like it anymore. But she basically, well, when I equipped this hairstyle was because I was playing Gunbreaker and I got fucking sick and tired of it clipping, so I went with something like different. And then you have the Gunbreaker artifact at 80, which is pretty cool looking. It's the Thancred set, but it looks way better on my character. But it's Blue Jacket, which is fine because she has red hair, not purple. Oh, fuck. Why you do this ridiculous thing? I might actually, I don't know. I guess if anything salvageable comes out of this, it's like this is a good way to like kickstart me actually doing shit again. Maybe take that with 1,000 air quotes, but you know, American Truck Sim coming soon, maybe. That's certainly a much better vehicle for me talking. I don't know, this wasn't bad, but I feel like I'm suddenly not like I'm not doing anything good in terms of like drawing. Not that it ever was good, but it's something I'm not really pleased with. This doesn't look too bad, I guess. I just don't. I guess I didn't. I guess using a black canvas was a bad idea because I kind of don't know how to fill it in. There's stuff. There's stuff on this trench coat, but I just don't remember what. I love Final Fantasy 11 music. I love Final Fantasy music too, and I love 14's music as well. But man, there's something about 11's music that's just always. It just kept getting better and better and better. It's probably nostalgia, right? 14's music is equally as good, but it's just got a different feeling for me. For the most part. There's some tracks that remind me of 11, though, a lot. Alduin in 11 was such a great expansion. I love that. I have lots of nostalgia for that. Which makes me excited for what's happening next in 14, I think. Now that we've gotten this whole Endwalker plot over with. Like, I kind of can't wait to see what happens next. Because it's kind of back to square one, so to speak. And I'll leave it very vague so I'm not spoiling anything. You'll know once you play through the thing. But I feel like it could go in the direction Alduin was, where it was very much like a back to roots sort of experience. The more I do, the more I feel like I'm fucking it up more. I don't think I put too much Final Fantasy 11 music on. I don't really know what I put on this playlist. I literally made it like several hours ago. Well, this is not Final Fantasy at all. Yeah. Kind of. You know what this kind of reminds me of? And I'm no way like trying to say that this art is any good, but it kind of reminds me of like the negative colors I see a lot in Valhalla, like the negative neon shit. I miss that game, and I'm really sad that the sequel's been kind of like coming soon for almost a decade now. Well, maybe not almost a decade, but like 5 years or so. Let's see, 17, 2017, 2018, 2019. This is like 6 years, yeah. And from what I understand with the developers of that game is there's just problems in their land that they live in, which sucks, man. That was Valhalla was a great game. I'll say like streaming really like was amazing in the sense that I got to experience a bunch of shit that I would have never even touched. Like I kind of discovered like Valhalla and Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear literally was spawned because of um, Anime Friday. Well, actually, it spawned Anime Friday, but it happened because of just I was like, man, I really want something interesting for a stream kind of thing, and I settled on that, and it's like, damn, that was such a good call. Pat myself on the back. Dude, I cannot remember if the Gunbreaker shit has anything like weird on it on the jacket. Like I think it does, but I can't remember what. It's actually a pretty normal jacket until I think the bottom of it, which won't be, is obviously not in this picture, but yeah, I should have. That's what I should have done. Is just color in everything and then go over it with black. So I hope the developers of that game can eventually get around to it. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with it in years now, but I know it's been like a really long time. And I mean, that was before like COVID happened, so ugh. I really hope things are okay because I would love to see that sequel come out. I would play it. That would really be a fucking stream. That's like a day one stream. I still don't even think I finished completely. What is it? What am I saying? I don't think I finished completely Valhalla on stream. I think I got really close. I got to the serious part, and I know there's not much story after that, but I never actually finished it, which I will do. There's a few things that I know I will do one day. Like one of them is I have a revenge match against fucking what is it? King of Fighters 96. I vowed I would come back to that and destroy that game. By destroy, I mean just trying my hardest to beat it. Because I know I can do it, but fucking Switch won't let me plug my joystick in, so it's that's gonna happen. Obviously, and then like the sequel to Valhalla, which I believe was going to be called Nirvana. Okay, for one thing I don't like about this, it's that I tried to attempt the scales by scribbling because I was like I'm done, and then I continued to color it in. So let's erase the. Actually, can I just erase it? Erase it, God. I was using this, but I need eraser. Yeah. Holy shit, can I get a bigger size eraser though? Thank you. Oh shit, Mega Man X. Yeah, you know what? It's 2020. I can do another run of Mega Man X. Those are games I always don't mind streaming. Usually anything I can like one shot now, like a one shot one game. Remember when that used to be a thing? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Uh, Usually if I can one shot a game now, it's probably for the best because I can not be mired by my own inability to finish anything. See, this is why you do things on different layers because when you start having to like go and do touch ups and erase like gride lines, folding table. When you start having to erase like your sketch lines and like skeletal bones and whatever you want to call them, you risk running over and erasing something you don't want to. That's why you do everything on a fucking different layer, but because I've been half-assing everything, I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. I think this is, in a serious note, I think this is why I could have really pursued art seriously. Not saying this is good or anything, but I never really gave it a chance though because I was always like, I can't draw good enough. And I think a lot of it has to do with just starting shit and then trying to be a perfectionist about it and then realizing Oh, and then just not finishing it, and therefore getting rusty and never getting truly better. Even though I think one of my strengths, I'll say something positive, is that I've been able to. How I get better at art is I generally tend to see images I really like. I'm like, man, I really like the way this character's drawn, and like I can like absorb it. Like I see it, and then I'm like, all right, I see what they did here, and then I replicate it, and then I can just do it. I don't know what you call that. Like I can see the image and I can visualize how they did it, and then I do it, and then I'm like, okay, I feel like I gained an ability and I leveled up in my art, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. I feel like I'm not. I'm just sounding like a pretentious asshole, but I really mean it. I guess visualization, I'm good at that, maybe? I don't really know. I mean, this is basically what my Warrior Light looks like, with no color, but. So, my question is I want red. I don't even remember why I have this red, but this is too red. I want it darker than that. Not like fucking annihilate your eyeballs red. The quickest way would be to fucking fill out the hair, but I know the fill bucket's not gonna want to do that. And then it does it. Yeah, that's nah, it won't do that though. That's okay. I'll take this. What is this though? Is that the eraser? Oh god, what what's happening? Wait a minute, why? Why is it different colors? I don't understand. Hold on, let me put this pen down. Bucket. Opacity 100. Oh, that's why, yeah. I forgot I never. Why does it default back down to 60? That's stupid. I guess maybe because actually, like, paint fill is not. Oh, that's bad. Hyper realistic blood. Every time I see that, that's what I think. Hey, there we go. Something, anyway. The less work I have to do filling in shit by hand, the better. What should I do with the face, though? Like, is it even really wise to fill in the hair, though? Like, I don't know how to approach this now. I thought I did, but I clearly don't. There has to be some color, but. No. No. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, that shitty fucking. That was a bad idea. I should have just used eraser. That charcoal thing fucked everything up. Alright. Did I increase the size of this, or is this still in me? No! Oh god! Yeah. Right, and I didn't use this anyway. I used this. Some Guilty Gear music. Oh yeah, what was I saying? I was saying Guilty Gear, but there was like a few other games too. Yeah, Valhalla. What else did I really pick up because of streams? God, I've been just like, there's so much shit. Well, I know Doki Doki Literature Club was strictly because I was like, it was like kind of like the hot new thing, and the game was free, and I was like, huh. And everybody was like trying to be subtle, but not really being about it, like how they usually are whenever shit happens on the internet, where it's like, there's like the whole story rests on a spoiler, but so they're trying not to spoil it, but like everything's not what it's meant to be or seems to be. Hint, hint, and therefore, in by being like trying to be coy or whatever they are, they spoil it. So it's like, I knew something was amiss, but I didn't quite expect that whole experience. Okay. Fucking. Wow. Good job. Use the fucking pen in your hand and not the mouse. I don't know if that line's gonna act as a fucking barrier though for the fill bucket, but we'll find out. Wah wah. That's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. By old-fashioned, I mean by hand. Is this what's her name's theme? Milia? Sounds like it. Yeah, Strive came out. God, I was like so hyped for that game, and then it came out, and honestly, I wasn't feeling it. I've kind of gotten used to it now, and especially now that Biken's here, I'm really happy. I'm finally happy anyway, I should say. I wasn't happy. But let's say put Biken and I was happy. Jacko was tiding me over for a little while, but she was like, she plays nothing like how she used to. So, I mean, not nothing. Like, there's some similarities, but a lot of things in that game. I guess that was my problem. It's like I finally got used to Exard, and then they dumbed it down. They made everything simple on Strive, which I think is both good and bad, honestly. I get why they did it. They're trying to attract people, but man, I just like, especially with Biken, I notice it a lot. I'm like, I can't a Suzerain or a Sazami. It's like, come on. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I can still tatami though. That's good. Oh no, wait! I did stream it right. I think. Oh, there was that blur problem. Yeah. Oh god. It's like, what were they thinking? They fixed that right up, like almost right away. Like I just was so hyped though. I was like, yeah. And then I started streaming it, and I was like, oh god, I feel like everything's smeared in Vaseline. I'm just like, oh my god, it was bad. So that kind of mired the experience for me too, well, especially on the first day. And then, well, see, before even Jacko, when I was playing it like on my own, I realized that I kind of like didn't have a main anymore, and I was confused as to who I wanted to go with. I didn't really like anybody except what's her face, um, the President Protector dog girl. What's her name? Um, oh, my memory just sucks, man. I wish this on no one. What is her name? I don't know why Mila Kunis is popping in my head. It's definitely not her. What? It's not Amelia. There's already Amelia in that game. Giovanna. Yeah. I like Giovanna. She was basically kind of who I leaned on, and then I realized I was kind of like Kai was up there for me, and I was like, oh Jesus, because I don't really like Kai as a character, but I liked his gameplay. I still do, but Baiken's here. It's like life is good now that Baiken's here. That's all I really cared about. I don't know what to do. This pen's not working for me anymore. Let me go back to the hair pen and just do strokes like that. This is not what I wanted to do though. This is not how I wanted to do this, because this will take forever. I'm gonna try to just make it stylized rather than fill in every black space with red where her hair is red because her hair is red. I'm like, if you've seen anything on my Final Fantasy 14 shit on this channel, you've seen what my character looks like. Just not the same face anymore. Now angry face. But really meant to stream Strive again, but like I said, that was kind of when Strive hit was like summer of last year or the end of summer, September. And I was kind of already like I was entering my yearly I don't really stream much mode, except I missed October. I stopped before October, and that made me sad because I wanted to stream more shit during Halloween. I had all this shit planned. Halloween always gets me excited, and then just things kind of started happening. I never really got to do any of it. And then it was November when I got back into 14, so really nothing has happened other than me play that game and real life shit. I knew kind of that when I started that game again, I was like, oh god, here we go again. Ah, shit, here we go again, like that CJ meme, yeah. Fuck, what am I doing? This is why you do shit on other layers. It's a Sakura's theme from Street Fighter Alpha 2. Or conversely, Zero 2 if you're in Japan. I would like to do another fighting game stream. Honestly, the other thing aside from like American Truckin' whatever that I've thought about streaming would be well, aside from 14, which I really haven't thought about streaming that or doing a video on it because I'm like, what can I show here? You know that so many people. That's the other thing. Coming back to the game and realizing like how many fucking people play that game now. When I left, there was a lot, but there wasn't as many as there are now. It's exploded. It's fucking crazy to me. More Valhalla music. Yeah. Oh yeah, American Trucking Sim, and what was the other thing? It was Darkstalkers. I thought about Darkstalkers is always like easy for me to go to because it's like wearing slippers. Like I'm used to it. It's comfortable. I know I know what I'm doing. It's a fighting game, so it's somewhat entertaining. I think. And especially what really kind of kicked me back into gear with that is that I saw the fighting game Capcom fighting game collection is coming out, and I'm like, oh, finally, dude, Darkstalkers, all of them on one collection, with Red Earth and Cyberbots and Super Puzzle Fighter, a mini mix or whatever, Puzzle Fighter 2 or whatever. I'm so excited. I played that on my PlayStation night. I love that game. They're coming out on a Capcom fighting game collection with rollback netcode. I can't wait. Oh man, I cannot wait to play Darkstalkers Online. I hope it's good. I really do. I'm so looking forward to this. It's literally the only thing I have to look forward to this whole year so far. It's like, I can't fucking wait. How long have I been doing this? Well, my playlist hasn't reset, so it hasn't been like almost 3 hours, so that's good. I didn't want to go for too long. This is already kind of going on longer than I thought it would. Mainly because I didn't think I would actually settle on anything. I would just like doodle and talk. Which I have been, so that's nice, but... Can I just do the fill bucket for this though, right? Yes. No! Hyper-realistic blood. Well, certainly progress, I guess. Keep doing that, though. Center this up some more. Okay. Break time for a second. What is on this playlist? Let me switch it over real quick. I don't even know if you can hear the music. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. I realized that this is pretty good, that I did do a black background because the armor underneath the blue trench coat on the Gunbreaker is black. So, nice. I need this, though. I need a different color. My color palette's getting kind of squashed. I mean, since I'm not really using that many channels. Also, again, I know it's cut off. I don't know why it's like that. Can I... Is there like a metallic color? I guess that wouldn't really reflect very well on this. Do like blue. And then go over here. Do like gray. Gray, yeah. Okay. Now, I almost need a picture of the Gunbreaker armor. Well, fuck it. I'll just do it. Try to do it by memory. Let's not get too carried away with this. Something like... It's almost like a bulletproof, like, vest. Like, shirt thing. goes like... I'm gonna like, when I log back in at 14 some other day, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna like think back to this. I'm gonna be like, man, I got it so wrong. Artistic liberties. Know what I'm saying? That's what we call royalties, motherfucker. Royalties. DVS a friend, man. They even got your face on it. Ready? Let me do this. Not the thick pen. I don't think this is correct at all. It really looks the same for both male and females. There's just, you know, obviously a little bit of booba shape, but I can't remember. I can't remember right now. Hang on, let me fucking look up Thancred. Or just Fancy 14 Gunbreaker Art of Armor. Sure. Can I get the actual picture? Wow, that's a really cool... That's a really cool PNG that's so small I can't even see anything. Okay, here's the official artwork. Who is this man? That's... What does it look like on females, though? Again, that's not the armor, you assholes. There's Thancred, but he's in an action pose. I can't see. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a belt. Okay, I see. There's like a belt strap. I got it, though. I was actually really close, surprisingly. Okay. Can't draw a straight line still, but... I can't string together two sentences to save my life tonight. Yeah, it's basically like this. Sorta. It's still not even going to really be in the frame, but like there's like a whole like belt thing. It's got a glowy thing on it, but really it's pretty straightforward until you get lower in the armor. It's just lines that kind of indicate where the body armor is and the distinctions of the features. I'm not even sure that was a sentence, but do you understand real life, Gunbreaker? Been doing like Tommy Wiseau's been popping in my head lately. I don't know why. You think of everything, Warrior of Light. I'm just gonna add little flourishes that may or may not even be in the fucking armor because I'm... Fuck you. It's my art. Fuck you, it's January. Actually, no, it's March now, but it's really like that. It's really kind of basic until you get a little bit lower on the armor. Maybe like another line here or something. It's not even like plate. It's just kind of like ballistic Kevlar. Do some like... I should mess with this too much more. Whoa, whoa, where are you going, Image? I really need to just like hotkey a center this fucking canvas button. Okay. I need white now. I need actually white. I'm gonna do this outline a little bit better now. But you know what? Maybe not. Maybe... Where's undo? Maybe I should do it as her skin tone. Oh, this is too much red. She's got like... dark skin. Let's try this. Keyboard, get out of my way. Oh fuck. It's the hardest part, is drawing over my lines. That time I actually had the buttons on my stylus facing my knuckles, so when I started rolling my fingers to do a straight line, it... What? What happened? Oh, you activate eraser! I truly am my own worst enemy. Just fucking chill and do a line or multiple lines. Ugh. Yep, I knew going from that way was not going to be good. I'm still struggling with, like, what should I do with her skin tone? Should I, like, color it in? Or, like, what am I doing? I don't know. It kind of defeats the negative, like, using black as a background kind of thing. I feel like I could do something more interesting with this, but... I am going to do the outlines in, like, a skin tone, at least. Fuck you, Luigi. My prostate. Something looks off. I was hitting my vape, that's why it took me so long to say that. It's like vaping, I feel like carries this. I feel like smoking anything carries a stigma with it, but I feel like just people think that people that vape are just like, I don't know. I did it to get away from cigarettes, even though they've kind of been on my mind lately because of stress. I'm like, I'm good. I don't really want to go back to that if I can help it. I mean, sometimes I'm like hitting my vape and I'm like, this is just not strong enough, but that's more or less a case by case basis because sometimes I get a flavor or whatever. It just doesn't taste good or is good or whatever. Play Final Fantasy XIV with a stylus challenge. This sounds terrible. Oh my god, because I use my mouse as little as possible, so just like having to do it on like active time maneuvers sounds fucking terrible. Fuck you. Fuck. Fucking hell. Do you think if Bob Ross was still alive, like would he, do you think he would do digital art? I feel like no. I feel like he would have stayed like very by hand. I don't know, maybe. Who knows? I don't know the guy. I didn't know the guy. I was really, I'm sure I've told this story before, but I was really like hesitant, intimidated, I guess, because I'm like, I understood after using GIMP for years and just like photoshopping shit or whatever, like the premise of layers. And once I started understanding that and getting comfortable with it, I kind of was like, okay, well, I understand how the tableau work, but that's like learning like a whole new thing over again. It is nice because like I can draw a steadier line, sort of. I know it's not being proven here, but there are actually other images I'm working on that are a lot more clean looking. This is just doodle, like a sketch doodle, but now I need white. This is what I wanted white for, was the horns. But this is like a huge thing. This is probably too zoomed in. I'm not going to be able to make that curve. There we go. Somewhat better. Almost. Almost again. Ah. Okay. Close enough. I'm also probably using the wrong pen for this. song has been going on forever. It's almost like a neon. Yeah, like you take like a fucking picture and you hit that neon filter and it makes it all shitty looking. But let me switch this song. More Valhalla music. We are getting into the close to the end of the playlist. Now, whether it being neon looking is good or not, I don't know. It's whatever, man. I don't think it's that great. But it's something. I at least have something to show for my time, right? I feel like even just like, even though when I think about doing art on a video and putting it out in public, it's just more of it being cathartic and I can just talk. But I feel like if you put your art out, you do a video about it and you're like drawing, it's like suddenly it becomes like a pissing contest where it's like, man, your art sucks, unless it's not, unless your art is really good and then people praise you for it. But I don't know. Wish these buttons lit up on this pad. I'm drawing in the dark and it's like I look down, I can't see them, I feel them, and they're kind of flat, so I'm not sure if I'm actually on the right one. That is bad. 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 Better. Now, will using a fill bucket on this actually fuck it up? So, Corey, Trevor, are you guys okay? Yeah, dude, I think we fucked up. Or how about we fucked up? Whoa. Whoa. The hell? That's, yeah, I just want a lighter shade of gray. Fuck. Sketchy pencil. Oh. It's too opaque. Their horns aren't actually white. They're like, whatever. I don't know how I like the way it looks, honestly. It kind of looks like shit. Honestly, I don't even really like the way they look filled in either. I don't really know where to go with this image. Something about filling in the hair looks fine to me, but filling in anything else kind of looks weird. Or it makes it start making look like something I kind of like, make it look really flat, and I don't like it. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't even know. For one thing, I really shouldn't even care because it's just a doodle, and I'm falling into that trap again. Yeah, that last Valhalla song was the Mario theme. It's not. Every time I hear that song, though, the joke was, and when I was playing Valhalla, is that I would always look for it every time I booted up the game. Because it was like, I called it the Mario 64 song because it reminded me of Dire Dire Docks, which it sounds nothing like Dire Dire Docks. Other than maybe the sound font's kind of similar, but it's really not. So, so when I hear that song, I think of Dire Dire Docks and Valhalla at the same time. And then me saying that. Really like that game though. This is really becoming Valhalla talk. It was fun to drink with that game too. I almost exclusively drank on those streams because it tied into the theme of the game. I thought this was Valhalla, but it's not. I still don't even really know if the music's. You can even really hear it. I wanted it to be really quiet, but it's kind of loud in my ears, and I keep looking over at XSplit, and I don't even really see it registering on the audio bar. Whatever, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Oh shit. Chrono Cross. When I say I made the playlist too, I kind of just I have a few folders that I fucking that I randomize my music with, or I shuffle it. So there's just like video game music, you know, non fucking actual music, so it won't get like yeeted off of YouTube. Oh, I love Chrono Cross's OST. I know they're doing a quote unquote remaster. I would have been more excited, but the problem is that it's going to be bare bones like the Final Fantasy remaster was. I wasn't that impressed with it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because Square lost all their high quality backgrounds back in the turn of the century, or turn of the millennium. So it's like, bruh. Your quote unquote HD remasters are not HD except for the models. That's it. And it looks really out of place to me. I wish I could be excited because I love Chrono Cross. It's a really good game. Really amazing soundtrack. Probably one of the best soundtracks of all time. But I don't know, man. Just can't get excited about it. Because for one thing, I already own Chrono Cross on PS1. God damn. I might still get it. I don't know. If it's cheap enough, I'll pick it up because I can have a copy where the opening cinematic won't skip because the disc is scratched from just it being old, and me being a stupid youth and not, I don't know, scratching the disc somehow. I'm not sure how I did. Chrono Cross is an amazing soundtrack. It is so good, and anybody who doesn't think so is an asshole. No, it's fine. But seriously, do you have ears? Some of the songs in that game are so haunting. It's really good. To me, if you can get your music to sound haunting, you've really you're good at making music. Especially like Radical Dreamers, I thought that song was really good. I'm sure people would be like, "Oh, it's in Japanese. I don't like it," but the lyrics are really good. Just leave it. Fuck it. This is a good song too. This is Final Fantasy 11. There is more Final Fantasy 11 music. This is Alduin, the Pioneers. I loved listening to Steam just chilling in Alduin, or was it West Alduin? East Alduin has a different theme. It's the side with the castle. My eyes are getting tired. I've been having problems sleeping, so I was like, when I started this, I think it was like 11 something, and now it's almost 2 a.m. Have I really been recording that long? Yep. I should have known my playlist is getting kind of close to the end. So, I need to hurry up and get to a point where I'm okay with this picture, because it's really nothing good anyway. But I wanted to fill in the hair at least, so it's finished. That part is finished. This is really not a good pen to be using for this anymore. I need flat blaster. I like it because it's a consistently like scribbly look that goes with the theme of it being just kind of a sketch, but I need some like power to fucking put on the paper. Hyper realistic blood brush. Bum, bum. I just love the banjo. It's not even like a real banjo, I think. I think it's just sound fonted banjo, but it sounds pretty good. Part of me is being selfish, is like, I wish they would like do a story beat in Final Fantasy 14, where they would just remake the whole world of Final Fantasy 11, but with 14's engine. As like a mini expansion where we actually go cross worlds or whatever for real, even though they've already crossed worlds multiple times with characters and shit. But they will never do that. Which, I mean, the whole game you made is basically built on the same premise that 11 is. The races and everything. I know people don't care though. 11's dated, I get it. I'm just super nostalgic for it. Fuck. This is 3 houses, Fire Emblem. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game. It was just to get ready to go into a fight track. I wish I could. I don't know what to do with the fucking like face, like the skin tone. I could do like an opacity kind of thing, maybe. So like a spray. Airbrush soft. Scares me. Basic opacity. That's not... Oh, well, yeah. Opacity... Maybe like that? Oh. I keep saying there's no more Final Fantasy 11 music and more Final Fantasy 11 music shows up. Oh, this might be good. You just cannot take the pen off the tablet though, because once you do, it starts... Oh, never never mind. It just does it anyway. No, it does! Ah! Okay. Let me do bigger size. This is Battalion Downs. Oh, god damn it. No. I need to... I need to rotate this image. Rotate to the left. Doesn't matter, left or right. But it makes it easier for me, I think, to do this. Again, it's gonna be like stylized or just shitty, one of the two. Maybe there's a fine line between style and shit. And I think we're at that line right now. Fuck. See, I hate that. With this tool, it's like you take the thing off for a split second, it's like, nope. I thought this would be easier drawing it at an angle. Not really sure it is, honestly. Time I think of Battalion Downs, I just think about getting to Juneau on foot from one of the starter cities and having everything aggro you. It's a tale as old as time, especially with anyone who played that game, but that was a real trial. What's the first like hard thing you really had to do, other than the dunes? Oops. Sorry, I did not mean to smack my mic. Okay. I need to look at it upright. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I can go over it again and give it more color too, but I kind of want to keep everything really like opaque. Wait, that's not the right word. It's transparent. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm a fool. For your stockings, I believe. Wait a minute, hang on. What was the opacity? 45? I was bitching about this earlier. Oh. No! Oh my god, that's screwing me so bad. Why does it bleed through? Never mind. Maybe I can just do this like it's a, I don't know. I don't know. I'm now at a point where I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. That looks like shit. Hmm. I think we're just gonna leave it like that. Is this Rondo of Blood music? Something Castlevania. Oh, I think I hit my. Oh, I must have hit my mic because that's why it was loud in my headset. I don't know where to go with this. Maybe I can work on it later or something on another video stream, whatever. But probably not. I don't know. Well, I mean, the whole point was to just mess around, and I wound up drawing my Warrior of Light instead. But tried to be cool and do something different with the black canvas, and it wound up screwing me in the end because I don't know what to do for colors and filling in shit. But I mean, that's kind of what she looks like. Just the scales. The scales are like I said, up here, right here, and like right here, they come down. And then, you know, the scales are here and here. And then all down her neck, too. Alright. Well, that'll be it, I guess. Fuck it. Can I get a better song to end on, though? Oh shit. Yeah, if you can't hear it, here. No, it's good. Oh, here, I'll just... There. Alright, well, that's this weird, I don't know what the hell you call it, video stream, whatever, of just me drawing shitty things. Curse stream. Yeah, well, anyway. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.